Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, May 16, 2025. Now and this week, your personal or home life can be especially demanding and also rewarding. Discipline is required of you regarding family and domestic matters, but it can feel good to fulfill your responsibilities. It's a great time for tackling problems or projects that have dragged you down, and you can feel empowered by a very effective solution or method to manage them. Procrastinating sets you back on many levels, but meeting challenges and responsibilities as they arise boosts your confidence and self-esteem. Getting organized and disciplined can feel good. The moon moving into your sign today can stir a stronger feeling of effectiveness. People notice and acknowledge you more than they have in recent days. The full moon in Scorpio slithers through the stars. This energy will be potent now and in the week to come. This is because full moons bring turning points and echo the energy of the zodiac sign that they fall within intensely during that time. The themes that Scorpio rules will be heavily prominent in your life are sex, intimacy, union, and trust. Pay attention to how you've approached karmic lessons around these themes and how you can start new patterns in the future that lead you to productive, healthy journeys ahead. There is no time like the present to grow. Your intuitive powers are strong, and it's easier than ever to get on your supervisor's good side or surprise a customer with a little extra something they didn't know they wanted or needed. The planetary energy gives your powers of observation a boost, while allowing you to notice with compassion what needs help. Have you been neglecting your exercise routine or diet lately? Has your self-image suffered from lack of self-care? You will notice things about yourself today, but the most important thing you can do is take action. There may be something symbolic you can do, such as buying a yoga mat or committing to a regular workout to commit to giving yourself greater care. If you find it challenging to go about your usual work schedule today, it won't be surprising. This vibration will encourage your creative expression and personal expansion. Consider giving your mind a rest and allowing your heart and spirit to call the shots. If there's been something you've thought about trying, why not go for it on this day? Allowing yourself to experience this kind of balance will bring greater contentment and a sharper mind. Mercury will only spend 15 days in your busy work sector this year, but his return yesterday couldn't have come with better timing. Mercury is just settling into his first full day when the moon is not only in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart but building towards a moon that at this time each year will put how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test. This will always happen at some point during the sun's month-long visit to your work sector, but this time, just as Mercury has returned with all the resources needed to work smarter. In between now and the moon's only visit, while Venus, the planet of love, is in your romantic sector, is a moon that is putting how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test, and the timing couldn't be better. It is in the heart of the working week that the moon will not only connect with Venus, but to Mars in an adventurous part of your chart, bringing together a mix of romance, passion, and adventure. Aries, your confidence is powerful, just make sure it isn't steamrolling others. Your Ode of the day. True strength listens before it leads. Your color of the day is crimson, bold with intention. Lucky numbers: 1, 5, 17. A small pause can prevent a big misunderstanding. Keep your energy focused, not scattered. Today favors personal growth through humility. Led by example, not volume. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 16, 2025. Today's energy arrives like a quiet sunrise, soft, golden, full of potential. Whether this is your first time receiving a reading or part of your daily ritual, trust that the messages here today are meant to meet you exactly where you are. You don't need to come with anything but an open heart and the willingness to reflect on what speaks to you most. Today's cards are the Fool, 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and Page of Swords. Each of these cards has its own wisdom to share, but together, they're painting a picture of rediscovery, healing, and forward momentum. Think of this reading as a conversation between your past, present, and future selves all joining hands to guide you forward. Let's begin with the Fool, a card that whispers of new beginnings and leaps of faith. If you've been teetering on the edge of a decision, wondering whether now is the right time to try something unfamiliar, this card says, take the step. The Fool is not about recklessness, but about trusting the unknown and believing in the magic of starting over. It doesn't matter if you don't have all the answers yet. Sometimes, the most beautiful chapters begin with a simple yes. Have you been feeling a quiet pull toward something new? A different direction, a side project, a change in mindset? This is your green light. Next, the Six of Cups brings a sense of nostalgia and emotional grounding. This card often connects us with memories, childhood experiences, or moments in life where we felt safe, seen, and joyful. It could be that something from the past is resurfacing today, perhaps a person, a feeling, or a lesson you once learned and forgot. There's healing in remembering who you were before the world told you who you had to be. If you find yourself feeling sentimental today, lean into it. Reconnect with your younger self. What would they love to see you doing right now? Let that version of you guide some of your choices. The Queen of Pentacles is a warm, nurturing presence in today's reading. She brings the message of groundedness and self-care, not the kind that's performative, but the quiet, meaningful kind that fills your cup from the inside out. This might be a day to reconnect with your body, your routines, or the spaces you call home. The Queen of Pentacles asks you to honor the work you're doing. Not just in your career or your goals, but in the way you care for yourself and others. You are a source of stability, and it's okay to slow down and receive care in return. Whether it's a nourishing meal, a walk in nature, or simply allowing yourself to rest without guilt, let yourself be held today. Then we arrive at the Ten of Wands, a card that acknowledges the weight you've been carrying. It shows you're someone who shows up, who takes responsibility, who pushes through. But this card is here to ask, are you holding more than you need to? Is it time to delegate, release, or even simply admit that you're tired? There's bravery in saying, I need a break, or I can't do this alone. You don't have to prove your worth through exhaustion. Today might be a good day to review what's really yours to carry and what might belong to others or to a former version of you who didn't yet know how to set boundaries. You're allowed to lighten the load. Finally, the Page of Swords arrives with curiosity and fresh ideas. This card brings a youthful, inquisitive energy, one that asks questions, seeks truth, and isn't afraid to look deeper. It's a beautiful contrast to the heaviness of the Ten of Wands and a reminder that even while we let go, we can still grow. You may find yourself feeling mentally alert today, or perhaps there's something you've been curious to learn or explore. Follow that spark. Even just taking time to research something you're interested in, journaling your thoughts, or speaking your truth can feel like a breath of fresh air. You don't need to be an expert, just willing to be a student of your own life. Altogether, this reading carries a message of gentle reinvention. You are being invited to release burdens that no longer serve you, nurture the parts of yourself that may have been neglected, reconnect with old dreams or memories, and move forward with a brave, open heart. It's okay to not have it all figured out. In fact, that's where much of the beauty lives, in the spaces between certainty and wonder. So here's a question for you. Is there something you've been holding on to that it's time to let go of? Or maybe a small spark, an idea, a dream, a shift you're ready to explore? I'd love for you to share it in the comments. Even one small insight or reflection can open the door for someone else to feel seen and supported. You are on a path of becoming, and every step, even the uncertain ones, has meaning. Keep going. You are loved, you are growing, and you are not alone.